Hey guys, Jack here. Hope you all enjoyed the first batch of Flood Zone footage that I posted the other day. What you're seeing now is some more Flood Zone footage recorded at the Battlefield 4 review event. I recorded literally everything that I did there. On the 29th, I'll be posting the single player campaign on Xbox One, and I've also got several hours of PS4 multiplayer footage, which I know a lot of people really want to see. Along with that, I've also got some Ultra Graphics PC gameplay on all the new maps, which we got to play. And let me tell you, you guys are in for an absolute treat when the game releases. There's so many cool new features and new maps, each with their own little secrets and surprises. The level design in BF4 is absolutely fantastic. So starting off, just focusing on Flood Zone. This map was great and very fun to play. It's a nice mix of land, sea and air. I'm sure you've heard that one from many different commentators, but it's great after the city floods and you can go around on attack boats and rib boats and dive into the water. You know, you can be up on the roof as an infantry. It's like a shanty town on the roofs. Very reminiscent of Favela from Modern Warfare 2, actually, ironically. There's a lot of opportunities for parkour, places to hide. Pretty much everything on top of that favela is destructible as well, so if someone's behind cover, you can probably blow it up. I think Flood Zone is going to be a very popular map, especially on Conquest. We played it on a few different game modes like Rush and Obliteration, but I think Conquest was really the best out of all of those. It was just a blast to go around in a squad, jumping into the water, swimming under the water to get into buildings through like secret passageways. It's just got so much stuff to be discovered and interesting team play elements in there. Just a really cool map, and I think everyone that played it thoroughly enjoyed it. It was pretty cool. One of my only complaints about the map though, when you break the levee, I think it should be a bit more of a crescendo, because as you saw in the video, you know, when I shoot the RPG at the wall and it explodes, it doesn't really push me around that much. You'd think that like a massive body of water rushing into a level would sort of throw the vehicles and the people around a bit more, but it doesn't really have that much of an impact. But at the same time, you know, they have to keep the element of fun. I guess you can't get too realistic because it might just end up being annoying. It is a video game after all. But yeah, that's the only thing really. Just wanted a bit more oomph when that Levolution event goes off and the water floods in. I can't tell you guys everything. There is an embargo on certain stuff. That will lift on the 29th, so all shall be revealed then. One thing I can tell you though, I had a really cool moment with one of the Diced guys who was carrying a tablet around, and he was running the Commander app. So as you may know, you can now play Commander on like a tablet if you've got that, and you can sync up to a server and get like a real-time feed and just play Commander from a tablet. Beforehand, honestly, I thought this was just a bit of a gimmick, and I didn't think many people would be using it. But I was playing on Zavod 311 Conquest when we were on PC, and one of the lead developers of the app came over and sat next to me with the tablet. And I didn't realise at first, but he was actually the commander in the game. And he started like telling me things like, oh, I'm just going to do a UAV scan. There's 3 guys below you. Can you take them out? So I'd look down, 3 guys there. I'd go and take them out. And then he would say, oh, watch out, there's a tank on the way. And then, you know, he would drop a Tomahawk missile on the tank. He was sort of like helping me along as I was playing. Now, of course, he was sat right next to me, so I could hear him. But at one point, he actually spoke into the microphone on the tablet, and I could hear that in-game on my headset, which was pretty crazy. So even if you're a commander online using a tablet, you can still communicate using voice via the tablet to the PC players or the PS4 players or the Xbox One players. And I sort of get commander mode now, especially with the tablet integration. Like I said, I did think it was a bit of a gimmick before, but after having that experience with that Dice guy, I don't remember his name. I think it was Jonas or something, but I've probably got that wrong. But it was just really cool to have that experience and just finally get it in a way. At one point as well, he actually marked a high value target. That's like an enemy player on the other team that's doing really well, and if you kill him, you get a load of points. So I was chasing this guy around for ages, which was pretty cool. From initial impressions, there wasn't a map that I played that I thought, oh, this is bad. You know, like in BF3, I think it's a pretty popular opinion that something like Tehran Highway is pretty bad, right? Out of all the vanilla maps, most people don't enjoy it. But out of all the maps that I played in BF4, they're all absolutely fantastic. I mean, Golmud Railway, that has a train on the rail track that runs all the way through the level, through the middle, and it's also got a flag on it. And if you capture that flag, the train starts moving closer towards your deployment. So there's like a backwards tug and war over this train flag, which was very fun. The train's also got stationary light machine guns on it, so you can jump on those if you need to defend yourself. The air-to-ground jets are absolutely amazing. You get JDAM unguided bombs, you get laser guided bombs, which are very effective against ground targets like tanks. Operation Locker was a fantastic infantry map. It's got like 3 different levels and like an outside flanking route, so you're not really going to get that Operation Metro crunch grind fest in the middle, because there's so many different ways to go. You can get like an incendiary grenade and throw it at someone and then lock them in a prison. You can like slide the doors, which was so much fun. I had a lot of fun doing that to a few of these press guys. The observatory level, I don't remember the name of it, but that was just amazing. And I've got some great sniping gameplay using the intervention on that level, which I'm going to be bringing out on the 29th. Just the sense of scale that you get when you actually parachute in and you see how big the satellite dish is. It's just incredible. I can't stop gushing over it. That level was great. I also had a great chat with Alan Kurtz about the gameplay design changes that he's made for BF4, how all the different attachments work. So now heavy barrel doesn't factor range into it. It's much more about initial accuracy rather than more damage over range. And also suppressors have had that range penalty removed. Instead, they've just got a slower bullet velocity. I was also told that you can intercept Commander Tomahawk missiles, so if you feel like it, you could shoot them down if you're good enough, or you can even block them with a helicopter so they don't hit their target. And if those things do hit their target, they cause an absolute ton of damage. You can take out tanks in like one hit if you hit it like directly from above with the Tomahawk missile, so those things are brutal. A lot of people were asking as well, what's this little gadget that I put down in the video? This is the APS, and Alan Kurtz explained to me how this works. So you put this thing down and the green zones are safe. So if you're stood in the green zones, explosives can't get you if the thing isn't reloading. Because what it does, if someone shoots a tank shell or an RPG or any sort of rocket or explosive towards you, that thing will actually shoot it down and explode it. It's like a Patriot, like a mini Patriot missile system sort of thing, or a trophy system I think it's called in Call of Duty. I tried to get some footage of that happening, so I was like standing in front of tanks and players with RPGs and trying to bait them into shooting me, but I never made it happen, so I'm yet to see that thing in action. But Alan says it's really cool and very surprising when you see it for the first time, so really looking forward to that. Also, the DICE exclusive camo that you saw, so that's the all black camouflage, you can get that on the weapons and on the character models. That's going to be the new DICE exclusive thing for Battlefield 4. So in Battlefield 3 they had a few exclusive weapons like the Silence Magnum with a laser sight, or the 93R with a laser sight, or even the Silence Spaz 12. So there's no DICE exclusive weapons in BF4, rather they get this camouflage. So if you see a DICE guy running around, he's probably going to have that black camo on and also the black camo on his gun, but that isn't going to be available to the general public. It's only DICE guys that can actually get that. Also, the counter knife has been changed and it's much harder to do now. You still only have to press F on the keyboard, but if you spam F and you don't wait for the prompt, then the guy is going to beat you. So now, rather than just as soon as you feel someone knifing you, just spam F and you'll get the counter knife, it's not going to be like that. You have to actually wait for the prompt, and you've got like a second to press it before the guy will get you. So counter knifing is a lot harder now, and I think that's something that a lot of people after playing the beta thought was too easy to do, so that's definitely been changed for release. Finally, there's no more lock-on RPGs, which I'm sure a lot of you guys will be quite happy with. That's all for today, folks. I just wanted to give you a quick little preview of the game and what happened at the event, so I could shed some light on it before release. Not long to go now. I'm really excited for BF4, and having played it for 4 days in a row, I can say that it's going to be a very good game. BF4 is going to be crazy, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. Thanks for watching, and thanks a lot to you guys for watching my content and supporting me. If it wasn't for you, if I didn't have your views and comments, then I wouldn't be able to go to events like the Stockholm event that I've just been to. So I'm very grateful for your support and your viewership, so thank you very much. Finally, today is 2 years exactly since I started my YouTube channel. My first video was a BF3 beta montage that I made using some copyrighted music. Bad idea because it was taken off YouTube, but yeah, 2 years old today. Love you guys. See you in the next one.